Here with one of my best friends in the whole world, Lee Elliott Maddox. Bam.
Bam.
And as that somewhat fumbly fist bump will demonstrate, we are Kung Fu brothers. Started as fencing brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And violence has basically defined our relationship since.
Indeed.
I mean, violence has to define something. Relationships must be defined. These are two of the oldest phenomena.
Absolutely.
We've wedded them well.
And violence defining a friendship is a lovely form of bonding.
Can't argue it. So here we are, sipping Aaron's deathbed espresso, reminiscing, and doing something of an infomercial for Kung fucking Fu. So, we each have some stories. I will violently extricate myself from that hold. Let us begin with stories of not getting hurt. So, this is a video about... No, let's do this violently. The paper, scissors, rock. And whoever wins...
Goes first?
Goes first.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, thing.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, thing. All right. Paper smashes rock.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then in the spirit of not getting hurt, a very brief story of one time where I was riding my bicycle somewhat unsafely down a very steep hill, as occurs in the Kootenays. And I went around a corner, and I was on the inside of the corner where I probably didn't belong, or certainly didn't belong.
The motorcyclist in me would say, lane placement.
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely didn't belong. And there was a large vehicle oncoming, and I had time to either get to one side or the other, but I was much closer to the inside, more dangerous place, rather than coming across the face of the vehicle where I probably would have been hit. And the driver of the vehicle, seeing me, froze, but didn't stop the vehicle. So froze in such a way as to basically keep on driving forwards. And
this is horrifying.
Yes.
So you had a deer in your headlights.
Yes.
But they were the one with headlights.
Absolutely.
And they were headlighting right at you.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I veered to the side, but the curb didn't allow me to bump up. So what happened is the wheel of my bicycle ended up being caught between the curb and the front wheel of their vehicle, stopping the bicycle quite quickly, and throwing me headlong off of the front of the bicycle. And as I had, at that point in time, I was doing quite a lot of Aikido. I flew forward, I rolled, I stood up facing the opposite direction, which was back at the car, and the woman was extremely surprised and really concerned to see that I was injured. And not only was I not injured, but because I had basically flown off my bicycle, I wasn't there as a weight to damage the wheel of the bicycle. So not only was I unharmed, but my bicycle was also unharmed, and it looked super cool.
Damn. Yeah. Your Aikido was so graceful that you actually saved your bike.
And myself.
And yourself.
Yeah. And the day.
And the day. That is awesome.
That is a story of not getting hurt with Kung Fu.
Very cool. Folks, martial arts does so much for us. Mm-hmm. My story is actually remarkably similar. I was living up near Summit Park in Victoria, and my commute to work every day was to go whee down from the aforementioned summit into downtown Victoria. So doing my daily whee, I saw that there was a minivan going out pretty kind of far into this intersection for which they had a stop sign. And I saw it. And I said, that person's really creeping out there as I hurtle down this hill. Keep my eye. Oh, they are not stopping. They are just going to go right through this intersection. And there was nothing for it. I had enough momentum. There was no way I was going to be able to stop before going through the same intersection.
You really get committed on a bicycle to forward movement.
Yes. Bicycles are a real, like, you know, if you're thinking about getting married, first go down a hill on a bicycle. Yeah. Gives you a taste of that commitment.
Yeah, definitely.
So I collided with this van. Yeah.
Whoa.
Flew from my bicycle through the air from the middle of a normal intersection well onto the sidewalk boulevard. Gotta have gone at least 10 feet through the air.
Whoa.
Maybe 15 feet laterally.
Whoa.
Yes.
Scary.
Not! One moment, I was realizing I was about to hit this van. The next moment, I was just standing on my feet, having completed landing a fly through the air. Just there, in a really nice stance.
Nice.
A really dope kung fu stance. Turned around, looking at the van that had hit me.
Yeah. It's the advantage of not only are you uninjured, but also it looks super cool.
First thought through my head, I was like, holy shit, I wish that had been on video. That'd get 1 million views. Kung fu guy gets hit by van, totally unhurt.
Yeah.
You know. It was this poor mom. She was like, you know, she had like her kid screaming in the back seat. She's totally distracted. Did not like notice the stop sign or notice me. She felt terrible. Yeah, I didn't pick myself up because I didn't have to. We looked at each other. And I said, well, that could have gone a lot worse. And she was very apologetic, paid for my bike to get fixed, which was damaged.
Yeah.
And yeah, carried on my merry way.
Yep. Feeling extremely lucky that you didn't just get seriously injured, which is always the feeling that follows that. It's like, God damn, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. And now I can live.
Yeah.
Keep going on living. So, martial arts. This teaches you a way to relate with your body.
Yes.
And that, if practiced and practiced well with good teachers, this is my own perspective, will instill in a body things that keep it safe.
Yeah.
Just so much practice falling. So much practice flying through the air.
Yeah.
And then so much practice just communicating on the felt sense level with the body so that it can take over and do its primal thing. Thank you, Mike Smith, for all your teachings about that. Do its primal thing that it's been doing since before we were humans.
Yeah, keep itself stable and alive and relatively unharmed.
Yeah. So that's a totally non-violent collection of stories about why you should maybe enroll in some traditional martial arts.
Totally.
With an internal bent. Yeah. By which internal we mean like Tai Chi, Bagua.
Fascia related.
Fascia related. That's a whole other video. That is something to look up.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's martial arts. Part 1.
Non-violent applications.
Non-violent applications. Part 2.
Violent applications.
Violent applications coming right up.